Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Hey, Robbo, how you doing, bud? I see you in hospital. Are you better? Good, man. Long time.
Connection. Let's start now.
I need to just connect my earphones here.
Hey, money, boys.
What's up? How are you?
Boys, getting yourself.
Good. I'm waiting for Kopke to get in here, dude. This man made me do a cold plunge this morning.
Boys, getting yourself, brother. Lekker.
Hey, here he is.
Good morning, boys.
What's up? What's up?
How's it going?
Good, thanks. And yourself?
No, like, are you nice and awake or what?
Yo, dude. Proper.
Like,
No, I feel
got
good.
glass cutters on your chest.
Hey, proper. Jeez, that water is freezing.
Yeah, dude, shit.
I don't know how oaks are actually like doing proper ice. Because I mean, couldn't believe it was 14. Felt like it was 5.
Dude, I was trying to think about that. If you had to sit in actual ice water, your skin would like, I don't know.
Yo,
That's pretty hectic, yeah.
no, it's super hectic. But hey, good way to start today.
Yeah, definitely.
I've been like dreading the moment since yesterday, since you said that. Like, yo, I don't want to wake up today.
Dude, I had the same thing. Like, since I set that into my routine, like, the day before, I start thinking about it. I'm like, shit, I've got to wake up tomorrow and go jump in the pool. Wada. But now, like, day 4, or what is it, day 5 today, it wasn't too bad. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to push through it.
Yeah, even when I walked up to the
Are
pool,
you
I'm like, yo, I'm like, I really don't want to do this, but I can't back out now.
Yeah, you can't. No.
You are starting your way the incorrect way. You're starting your day the incorrect way. Just do it.
No, Jared, you started your day the incorrect way.
No, just start snipping some glue. It really gets you fucking going.
Just smoke some crack.
Yes.
Goodness
Really gets you.
gracious
Really
me.
gets you ready. Gets you to seize the day. That's what we say.
You'll really be looking for a trade.
Yeah,
Super confident.
That's my secret.
Con, you must still be shivering, bro.
Yeah, I was for a bit, eh? I'm chilling now. I can't feel my toes, but I'm good. Okay, gents, I think let's just get into the chart here real quick. Yeah, morning to everybody on YouTube. So just a quick breakdown here on gold. Very much only looking for the bars here. So, you know, we've been in this range for some time. 1940, 1935 has been a solid demand zone for the last couple weeks, and I've been talking about the bars off of these lows and even attempted bars in this area yesterday with members, but we had quite a deep push down here almost to 1925 and actually came back up and ended up closing bullish on the daily. So at this point, you know, collecting all those orders, closing bullish there on the daily, having this higher time frame outlook here of being bullish, still respecting this bullish structure, you know, I think we're in a good position to start moving back up to like 1980 here, possibly today, 1970. There is some heavy resistance around 1965, but we've got clean traffic above 1960 here. So this resistance 1960, 1959, we have closed above. London open is in 11 minutes. It would be ideal to see a pullback support formed, so like a retest of this resistance. We may not get that full retest with volume, we may just continue to push up. I think it would be ideal to get that retest though, because right now we're in the middle of the range, so I don't really like the idea of buy stops on the break of the highs. You don't have that much range moving up, and stops here wouldn't really make sense being in the middle of the range. So like I said, it's going to be ideal to see a pullback, support formed, and then we look for the buys once that structure is formed. Then moving up into this resistance at 1965, like I say, this is a heavy resistance area, so I only really see more buys above 1970. But definitely not looking for sells. It's just that I don't want to be taking trades in this range. So I don't mind taking trades above 1960, trading into that range. Looking to see if we can break through it, you know, because if you're taking trades down here, you have enough range moving up. You can secure some once you get to 1965. But I don't want to be trading into these. I don't want to be taking trades within this range here that I've grayed out, if you know what I mean. So we can kind of get a run up if we're taking the buys down here. But other than that, I'd only really be looking for trades above 1970. Suppose we can call them retest buys. Just wait for support to form. And buys above 1970. Then just touching on GJ. GJ is just a beast. Really haven't been focusing too much on GJ, but if you've been looking at these bars, I mean, it's just amazing upside here. But at this point in time, you know, we've already had quite a clean move through the night, or pre-London. Right now, I would need to see pullbacks. So maybe pullbacks to 179,500. I mean, this is just ridiculous. But you'll definitely need a pullback here on GJ. No sells. So we're tapping into 180.500. Maybe we do see some pullbacks from that level, and then looking to just trade back up into that high. But for now, the focus will be on gold. GJ is just pretty tough at the moment. I don't want to say it's overextended, but there's just not much to work with. I'll need to see a pullback.
So that was my idea yesterday in the New York session, as a waiting for that pullback.
Yeah, I know, GJ is just going crazy. But yeah, we had that BOJ rate decision this morning as well. They just keep everything the same.
Shit, but GJ is a machine, man. Dude.
Know that music, you're watching the Easy Pips channel. Okay, buddy. The Easy Pips or the Monster Money Pips? Wait, never even heard of Easy Pips. What a lame.
You see this morning gold is moving up without bottoming on the day.
No, still. What do you mean?
No, now it's bottoming.
No.
Yeah.
didn't see that. Get off my dick, streamer, bro. Get off my dick.
What?
This dude's hopping between streams there and then comes and says shit.
Who?
Some idiot. This dude's hopping between streams. When you streamer watches my own shit. I'm about to send the link to the Discord.
So how do you think youth day is going to affect the volume today, brother? I think it's going to have a major effect.
I didn't even notice youth day today until this morning. Just knew it was a public holiday.
No,
You like
I'm actually
Roger
not
Banks?
really in tune with any of that. I barely know what day it is. Like youth day, this, that. With work.
It's easy when you like working a job, because your boss will tell you what day it is, you know. Oh, Friday's a public holiday, yeah, Tuesday. Now it's like, I don't know, you hear that from your gran or something.
Yeah, I also didn't know it was a public holiday until the oak that I worked with messaged me to go to the gym, and I was like, oh, wait, public holiday.
Straight.
Funny thing about public holidays is when you go to the gym in the middle of the day, it's gonna be so it's gonna be
Dude, I was thinking about that. I'm going to go later this afternoon. If I don't like gymming around people, you know what I mean? I want to get in, get out.
Yeah, a busy gym's not
See, I
fun.
said one.
Nah, definitely not the one.
There's always that one bro, you ask him how many sets he has left, and he says, I have 35 minutes left.
The worst is when they just on their phone.
Yeah, dude. Even at body culture, there's this toppy, right? He sits there and he, like, on the leg press, he'll be on the leg press for like 45 minutes because every auntie that walks past him, he'll come and chat them up. Then he'll come back and you can't hop in between him because he's, I don't know, like a wanker.
It's just sliding behind him.
Nah, I must slide in behind no toppy.
Yeah, it helped him do the leg press. They recommend you share the machine. It's good. So just struggling with it.
Oh, no.
Gotta get warm. You like Roger Banks? Yes, I do like Roger Banks. I like Roger Banks and Donvo. I've never watched any other streamer. I think all the other London streamers are phonies. And this is the best London stream. All the other London streams are kind of weird, bro. I just saw some of their shorts on RG. Manson needs to hit the gym.
Who else is a London stream?
Stop loss matters.
Does he still stream?
I don't know, but he's the one I saw on the shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
He's most that guy that streams without a shirt.
Yeah. That's what I said that.
Dude, I just checked. You're getting closer to that 5K. Huh?
Yo, bro, it's taking time, but yeah, it's coming.
Now back though. That's lekker. Close.
But yeah, I haven't been really like keeping an eye on the subs. You know, it used to be like exciting. Now I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know, just focused on the trading and that.
Yeah, I get you.
But I do think that the community is great. You know, there's very little hate here on the stream. Everyone is very understanding and here to learn, and that's amazing, you know.
Yeah, it's like when you got the loyal guys.
Yeah, and I know that you guys on the stream here watching, you know, you're here for yourself, you're here to learn. But I do appreciate the support, and I'm glad that I can help you on your journey. Yes, sir. Wayne, Monster Money team pull out their clothes. That's facts, eh? Whole Monster Money team is jacked. Nah, gents, I'm cold. I'm shivering.
Don't seem cool. Where does that beer come from?
Dude, you must come into a hot shower after the pool. That feels amazing.
I'm gonna go make coffee quick. I wouldn't really be entering anything here just yet until we get a 15-minute candle close. This 15-minute might be forming support, not a full retest of 1960. But look at the hourly. We closed so bullish above there already. If this 15-minute could close bullish, I would anticipate us to move up to 1965. Microwave coffee incoming.
Matt, what's the reason for your guys' little cold plunges in the morning?
Nah, that's all Cookie and Conde. I don't know where this is coming from.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I started doing it as like a mindset training type of thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I was like very like poorly disciplined, dude. Like in terms of sticking to what I say. So there's this guy that I watch or I follow on Instagram, and he was talking about doing things that are like difficult for you, and actually like sticking with it. So I don't know. Obviously, everyone hates cold water, so I was like, oh wait, let me start doing cold plunges, just to get that discipline of actually sticking to it.
Yeah, mind over matter.
Yeah.
Oh way.
Just one of the strongest mindsets that you need is when you stop vaping.
When you what?
No, that is hard. When you stop vaping, holy hell, is that difficult?
Yes, bro. I said I'll stop yesterday when I came out of ICU. I still haven't.
Just yeah, I stopped, bro. Stopping vaping is one of the most difficult things to do. Stopping drinking, oh, all good. Vaping, because I noticed like when I was vaping last year, I was like vaping everywhere. You know, like you vape inside, outside.
You can't go
You know,
without it, dude. It's bad.
God, so I'm happy to stop that.
Dude. I'm also flipping chuffed that I stopped, dude, because I was also smoking other shit, cigarettes, fucking what. I don't know what I'm allowed to say on stream, so I won't say it. But even the vaping, dude, I was like, I need to like quit this because of my asthma, and I realized how bad it was getting. But I was like, I kept telling myself, now I'm gonna stop. Then I'd buy a new vape, and then I'm like, nah, after this vape, I'll stop. And eventually, my lungs got so bad that you like left with no option but to stop. You know what I mean?
I guess
So
you.
yeah, so for me it was like pretty easy. I was like, oh wait, either sit with lung issues or stop. That's the no-brainer.
But you know that what is that? You know that views vape thing?
Yeah.
You actually know what I'm talking about? Views.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's expensive, bro. I was smoking like one of those things a day, and I was smoking like, so it's like 140 rand for one of those things or something. And I smoked like one a day, and I realized like, okay, this is becoming an issue. Like,
Dude, it's
besides
flipping
the
expensive.
financials, oh, dude, no, it is there.
Dude, because Oaks in the beginning were like, nah, it's cheaper to smoke vape than cigarettes. Then I started smoking vape, and then I was going through like an air pops a day, which is like $80. It was originally 120, then like it dropped to $80. But I mean, $80 a day on a vape, dude. And
it's crazy.
air pops is like 900 pulls, so that's ridiculous to be going through one of those in like a day and a half.
No, legit.
Stuck to your lips.
Breathe air, no, literally.
Dude.
No, but definitely.
Can't lie, vaping is flipping nice, but bad for you.
No.
I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man, that's the hard part. It is nice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can still think back on it and be like, oh fuck, it was nice, but I don't know. I can think about it, but I won't ever fucking do it again.
No, but that's the thing though. Like, I get what you say. I wish I had that mindset. Like, okay, this is the last one. This is the last one. I'm really buying this one, and then it's done type vibes.
It'd be like that, eh?
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah, dude. Did you have to? She's and also when you stop, you I keep looking for it. Like I'm like, you know, constantly like touching the couch or you know what I'm saying?
It's like that little froth that you get, like, fuck, where's my vape?
Yeah. Literally. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So this might be an instance where I don't necessarily use a buy stop. If we're closing bullish like this on the 15 with volume, we could just start to rip up here on the next 15. So hourly closed above here. 15 minutes, we did have a minor pullback support formed, and we're closing strong bullish now after London Open. I'm anticipating us to continue moving bullish here. There's a lot of bullish momentum after that rejection from 1940 yesterday.
Can't with you sometimes.
What?
Yo, nah, bro. I'm talking to myself. The person's pissing me off. Forgot my mic wasn't mute off.
I'm waiting for the day when I'm not muted and I'll start talking to my cat.
Oh, God. Okay, guys. Now I will use a bar stop here. Let's see how we close. To get a little bit of a bottom wick on the new 15, then break of the high. Alright, so I'm going to have a bar stop on the break of previous 15-minute highs here. 1962.85. Stop loss below the previous 15 for about 24-25 pips at 1960.3.
$1960.3, eh?
Yeah. Bro, I think I have hypothermia. The worst thing about that cold plunge this morning is it's like one of the coldest mornings.
Dude, I wanted to get colder. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been watching the temperature drop every morning and I've been like, yes. Make it even more difficult.
Yeah, that's the thing though, but you've been also, how long have you been doing that?
Well, I was doing cold showers for about a week and then I was like, oh, wait, this is too easy. Let me start jumping in the pool and now it's day 5.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets easier, like, it doesn't necessarily get easier, but you build like resilience to it.
Yeah, definitely. I can feel the difference from Monday up until this morning, dude. Big difference.
So I think
They
if we
say
break
that
those previous 15-minute lows here, I'll delete. We could still get a deeper pullback to 1960. It's just going to start to get choppy. Because it looked like we had volume here with that 15 closing bullish. London Open. I was anticipating the volume to carry us to 1965. If we break that bullish candle low, just showing a lack of volume. And you're going to start to run into some issues here as well. Yeah, nah. Looks like we're gonna break the lows there. Okay, so I'm gonna delete these buy stops. So you could still get this idea playing out with the support forming around 1960. but you'll just have to wait a little bit longer. If we could come a little bit lower, next 30-minute then closes bullish off of the support, then you're looking solid to drive up. GJ, just in terms of taking trades, I mean, there's nothing here this morning for me. Lots of volume, very nice clean movement, but it's very tricky with nothing to work with to the left. I need a pullback here. If I start scaling in, oh, there's a 5-minute support. Oh, there's a support on the 1 minute. We broke resistance on the 1 minute. It's just FOMO. We could run up another 300 pips. If there's no setup, there's no setup. If gold is closing back into this range, then it's pretty chalked for the morning. We want to see us respecting this area. We're also starting to get some FOMC members speaking now after the FOMC on Wednesday. You know, the week leading up to FOMC, you have no FOMC speakers. So that's a big reason why markets get so choppy. Hopefully, these guys can keep the markets moving. Next week, Monday, USD bank holiday. So I think Monday, you know, USD bank holiday is pretty big. There can still be movement in London session. You know, maybe we'll pop up on stream for a little bit. Maybe we'll do like the weekly outlook on stream. That'll be nice for the members and the free community, I think. But not expecting fireworks on Monday. Wednesday you got CPI for the pound and you got Jerome Powell testifying. You got GBP interest rate and monetary policy statement on Thursday next week. Jerome again. Some red folders for Euro, Pound, and USD. So next week should be a good week, but probably going to be starting out slow. And we're also coming to the end of Q2. So it's going to be interesting to see how we finish off with Q2. Just looking ahead here to see how we're going to finish off the month and the quarter. What we can expect next week. So on Monday next week, like I say, we'll do a London stream, but not expecting much. We'll just do like the weekly outlook and that. it looks like we are respecting this previous resistance. Still going to be ideal to see a 30-minute candle there closing bullish. 15-minute time frame just looks a bit funky. I'm not too eager to be scaling into the 5-minute here, but it looks clean. Let's see how the 30-minute candle closes.
Yeah, saying a bullish candle closing on at least the 30 would be very nice there.
I would actually like this 30-minute to close a bit more bearish and hang around in this
A bit more
area for a bit.
bearish.
Yeah, and then see the next 30 closing bullish off of the support. I drew out basically, I know what I wanted to see just now. So I just really want to see us hang around in this area for a bit longer. So if this candle could close like that, and then the next 30 we close engulfing that candle, then we get a setup like that. Because honestly, if this candle closes bullish, probably won't in 2 minutes, but if it were to close bullish, it's a bit tough. Probably have to take the break of the high entry here. Then stops are just looking a bit big. Do you get what I mean, Jared? Like, if you were to take it on the next 30, well, I would probably have to take it on the break of that high. Stops are like 40 pips. You only got 20 pips up to next resistance.
Get what you say.
So that's kind of why I actually prefer this candle to close more bearish, but still respecting this resistance. Next 30, we just form support here. Yeah.
Get what you said.
What were you gonna say?
What?
I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I've said I get what you're saying. It makes sense. Because you also, with the stop loss being so big there, you also would like a little bit more structure to have potential management points on the one hand. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that at least if you do go into some sort of drawdown, you can at least manage it. But to have like a 40 plus pip stop off of just 1 point is very difficult.
12th of June.
When's this?
There it
12th
is.
of June at 10.
That's the fucking setup I'm looking for. Hey, that's exactly it. Picture perfect. Wow, shot Wayne. That is that is literally what I've been trying to draw out there. Okay, so that's what I want to see. Hey, how clean is that? How's the timing as well? Same time.
It's because you did the cold plunge.
Okay, that's literally what I want to see. It's looking pretty good so far. But I mean, we still have to wait to see how the 30-minute candle closes. And you see what I mean by hang around in this area. If we can, you know, this is just a perfect example, because now we can use it as, an example. So an entry like that, I wouldn't even mind taking on the closure of that bullish candle. Stops below the lows here. So something like that. Whereas what I was explaining, if you're taking it on the break of the highs, so if we go to this morning, when I say break of the highs, I mean the stops are pretty big. And you can see what it's going to look like here. RR is just, not that I talk about RR a lot, but it is a thing. You know, you don't want a 40 pip stop on a 20 pip target. You must go back to find the imbalance in 1950 and 1945. I don't look at imbalances. That's not part of my strategy or plan. My strategy and plan today is to buy if we form a support here. If we don't form a support here, I'll call it a morning. I'll walk away. But we are very much bullish coming off of that 1940 level. I don't see any real reason to come back to 1940 again right now. Unless we are retesting 1965, 1970, this area, and we don't have enough volume to break above, maybe we just continue to play around in this overall range. And then yes, we could come back down to 1940 with the lack of volume to continue on up. But right now there's still range to drive up. Based on the daily candle, there's range to drive up. Possibly back to like 1980. If you could clear this 1965 to 1970 zone. And with all the factors at play, I would not be looking for sells here on gold. Trade the trend, trade the direction that the volume is moving in. Don't try be a hero, don't try be clever. If you're really stuck on the idea we're going to come down to 1940, at least just be patient enough to wait for setups. Right now, there's no sells. It's like trying to sell GJ right now. Just doesn't make sense. But it's all caps, bro. That's the thing. It looks like you're yelling, you know, when you're typing in all caps. Gold needs to just sit here. Sit right there. I was actually just thinking about chess, to be honest with you. Ah, shit, you not. I was about to say, Jared, would you like to play some chess? But Shay, Mactorino, would you like to play a game? And then I can show Jared a thing too when we're done.
Listen to this bit. Yo, but bro, I haven't been playing it too long, eh? I let it be slipping away, dude.
Nah, also, I haven't played in a while. Last time I played was on the stream.
Yeah,
What do you guys use to play chess?
Chess.com.
Can you play chess, okay?
You're very like amateur level chess, Buck.
No.
But I'd probably still wreck
See
you,
that?
Jared.
Dude, create an account, bro. Create an account, dude.
Let me check this chess.com out.
Create an account copy, and I'm sending you an invite now. I'm gonna make 7 queens, bro.
Dude, the laptop is so slow. It's not even funny. And that's not an excuse.
I'm gonna say top G in chat. You are getting banned, my brother.
What did
I'd
Top G
use it
say?
on channel. We don't need some that type of hate in the community. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Just because you don't have the same one doesn't mean that it's irrelevant.
Jeez, Jared, what did Top G say?
She said, gamers community, nobody asked for it, nobody asked you, don't open your mouth, just shut up. Okay?
Oi.
Don't ban Top G,
Somebody
bro.
sounds...
Just putting in
Nah,
time
you
out.
have to.
That's enough.
Andrew Tate can't
House-
just come
house
here and
arrest.
start speaking like that. This guy sounds like the bottom G.
I'm out, G.
Just like they're trying to ban the real top G, we're gonna ban you. They left you, exactly.
No. 3 and 25 characters long and use only Latin letters.
Hey, Chance, how is it, brother?
Hey, Chance, what's up? Okay, we got 20 minutes here. Let's see. Victorino? I don't know if you're there, but I'm gonna send you a challenge here.
Jared, send me a friend request. I don't know how to do it here.
Send me your name on WhatsApp.
Oh,
This 30-minute candle is so far doing everything I want to see. It's just chilling, taking its time. It's just come flip back and close bullish in the last 2 minutes.
now where the...
So we're breaking the previous 30-minute low. We might not get that set up. One bass. So actually forgot this was a 5-minute game for a second. Taking my time here. Hmm? $15-minute might close bullish here, but just look how funky this looks. I'd much rather wait for a 30-minute candle confirmation here. Unless we're closing above here. Jeez, lots of volume right now. I wasn't really expecting this volume. But if we're closing above this minor resistance on the 30 minutes, then I think I'll be looking at this on the next 15 minutes. Factorino. I'm gonna just abort this game. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay guys. Extremely bullish right now. Lots of volume. So I am looking at these bars here on the new 15 minutes. I'm not going to wait for a bottom wick. I'm just going to execute on the candle close. If we're closing above here, stops are about 35 pips, so keep that in mind. And I'm taking bars right here, guys. Lots of volume. I'll go break even in and around 1966. My stop loss is at 1959. Hourly candle also looking very nice and bullish there. We created that bottom wick. Came back, flipped bullish. Could have maybe waited for the bottom wick on this candle, but we still look very good here. Lots of volume to the upside, just creating a bottom wick.
What is the exact price you got in on necessary fund?
1962.7.
And your break even is at 66, give or take.
Yeah, give or take. I wanted to wait for the 30-minute, but this 15 was just showing such nice volume, and it closed above this minor resistance here on the 15. But we're pulling back, forming a steeper bottom wick. Stops are in a safe place here. Once we come back up and break these highs, we should be good.
Signals got in a little bit lower than you. We got in at 62. Eh?
Okay, sweet.
62.
Yeah, I also got in a little bit low. I got in 1961.8.
Okay. This is one of those entries. If you really break those highs, I could actually add to my position, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I think I'm actually gonna add another half risk if we break above 62.6.
Flipping back bearish here on the 30. Not ideal. We're just retesting 1960 again. As long as we hold 1960, we could. So yeah, you can see we came down and tapped 1960 basically perfectly. So hopefully that's our bottom wick for the 15 there. I would like to see us starting to move back up. But as long as we close bullish on the 30, I'm very much happy here.
Yeah, the hourly will also be very, very nice if you could get that bullish closure.
Let's go gold. Let's go.
Yeah, with that half risk, I'm personally gonna add on. I'm gonna wait so the Audi close to that position.
Oh, to add to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think it's a bad shot. But you're looking solid, yeah.
because if really looking really good.
The 15-minute candle
This
was
is
just
one of those.
asking me, hey, why are you not using a bar stop today?
Yeah,
So,
this is really one of those trades with necessary drawdown.
I think waiting for the 30-minute candle closure, I think that could have been better with the market execution approach. But that's, yeah, waiting for the 15. Just, sometimes when there's volume in gold, it doesn't always create a bottom wick. So I wasn't too concerned about it. But obviously came back to bite me. I sat to that drawdown. Still looks good on the 30. Because in a minute, if we were closing like that, I'd be doing the same exact approach. I'm gonna get back into bed off the stream. It's so cold. Look at Chancellor in the chat. Let's go gold. Okay. Post bullish there on the 30. Hourly was also bullish. So I'm very happy with that. Could get a bottom wick on the new 30. But overall looking good. So far looking like that, Basically what I was wanting to see here. once we start to flip bullish, and especially once we break the previous 30-minute highs, I'm expecting to see some nice volume to the upside. What trading strategy do you use? There is a strategy video on my YouTube if you want to have a deeper look, but mainly price action.
Hey, but that's pretty sick that the lives being posted up on new people's feed.
Yeah, it is.
It's very cool.
Class. Yeah, welcome lower upper class. Welcome, welcome.
Come on, ladies and gents, we are so close to 5K. We should make that happen today. Send content to the weekend with 5,000 subscribers.
Well, there's enough people here on sub to get
I
the
think we
channel
need
to
20.
5K. 20.
Yeah. Do you want to? I think we should see how awake YouTube is.
What are you gonna do?
Should we?
What are you gonna do?
Okay. Good. First person that I see that types in the YouTube chat what the interest rate decision from Wednesday was, I'll send 500 rand to you. First person.
Hey,
Mods don't count. Mods don't count, mate, unfortunately.
yeah, YouTube is asleep.
Come on, tell us the percentage. Tell us the percentage. Yeah, no way. You can't win all the giveaways.
But yeah, Mactorino's right.
I think Hectorino wins it. Send me a DM on Instagram, Hectorino, and then I'll send that through for you.
Did you say 500 grams? Right? 500 grams of what, Jared? 500 grams of sugar.
Send him a half a kilo of baking powder.
Hey.
With giveaways, you'll grow the YouTube quick.
Sure, man. Shit.
100K.
When the channel hits 100K, I'll give away a Lambo to one of the subs.
Best believe.
That's giveaway.
See the subs trolling
Mods
it.
and members cards.
Dude, if you had to have
Oh, that one
100K
mods
subs,
can't, eh?
Yeah,
You could-
mods can't there, bro. When I'm even entering that competition there.
you could probably give away a Lambo every week for like 10 weeks if you had 100K subs.
Jeez, bro. I don't know where I'm gonna store all of these Lamborghinis, bro. I'm gonna have to win all of them.
I'll look after them for you, Jared.
I'm excited, yeah.
Put them in my garage. Dude, I was having a look at Lambos at, what is it, the SVJ? Fucking sick.
Yeah, the SVJ is beautiful.
Dude,
What is
the
this?
scar,
SVJ.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a yellow one. Fuck. Flipping moy.
But isn't this like the OG Lambo though? The SVJ.
Not OG. What do you mean OG? There's lots of Lambos.
But do they all look? Most of them look like this. Yeah?
What do you mean, Jared?
Like
There's lots of different Lambos, bro.
Oh, okay. We're on the stop while I'm ahead. I don't know cars, dude.
There's like 20 different models of Lambos.
Cheapest. Somebody asked, how do you make money from this channel there? We don't really. We make money from trading.
Yeah, no.
Another thing we're doing now.
I think in the total lifespan of my channel, I think I've made like $200.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
If that. Because I don't even get all of it. I don't know why, but YouTube takes like half of it. So I've made like $100 from YouTube. And most of that money went to food for the homeless.
No, actually. That's where all the donors and ad revenue and everything actually goes, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Maybe we can do it to animal shelter next.
They received a young lump sum from me.
What, when you bought your dog?
Yeah, you have to do it. They're doing good work. Eh?
Gertrude. What's her name again? Is Gertrude, right?
No. It's sick there.
Cock
One of the best dog names you've ever seen.
Fuck, that name makes me
It's
laugh.
like I've got the world's best hat and the world's best shelter dog.
Jay Powers, our BFF. Surely gold. Let's go. 30-minute flipping. 15's about to close. 15 looks choppy. When things look choppy, sometimes it's best to zoom out. Zoom out. You know, hourly and 30-minute here is very clean. Very clean. For the morning, I would like to get to this resistance at 1966. Next target would be 1970. And then I don't want to be greedy, but I do believe there is range to 1980. So I may leave a small run up to 1980 if we are clearing 1965 and 1970. Yeah, if we can clear this range right here and hold above 1970, there's nowhere else for price to really go but 1980.
Oops.
Forget your puts, forget your calls. Jerome Powell has you by the balls. Jay Powell.
Well, that's a classic meme. Forget your puts, forget your calls. Jerome Powell is fun. Literally.
Yeah, he did on Wednesday. FOMC was so shit. Died the FOMC.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I may look to secure partials at 66 when I go break even, so just keep that in mind. Probably close out like 50% there. If we just blast through 66, I may hold off from closing out partials, but I'll definitely go break even. When I say go break even, I mean move my stop loss to my entry. So yeah, I really wanted to wait for the 30 minutes, but that 15 that I entered on just was showing so much volume. So either way, we were still respecting those lows. We did form a bottom wick here down to 1960, still respecting that level. Setup is perfect, so if I hadn't entered earlier on, I would have either been in on the closure or the break of this high right here. So this is exactly what I was wanting to see, and we actually had seen that on the 12th of June as well. So beautiful setup. There is definitely a volume in the market. We've just been stalling out here, but looks like we may have that bullish momentum coming back into the picture. Looking for that continuation. Oh, and for a clean candle, no? What do you mean to the left? Yeah, 1 hour you got clean traffic moving up. $4 as well. I don't really want to see the previous 15-minute lows being broken now. We already had taps into 1960 rejected, and we flipped bullish on the 30. Now we're coming back down. So if we break those lows at 1962, we're not looking too good there, especially if we zoom in here. So I just need to be careful of that. 30-minute candle is closing in 7 minutes. We do want to see this candle closing bullish. You have a sell at 1959. 1959. You're in more drawdown than me. What's your point? What are you trying to say? If you're trying to be a hater or a troll, that's just a shocking attempt, bro. You need to try harder than that.
What happened now?
No, I don't know.
What do you say before?
Man, this
That's
is
a
low.
shocking attempt.
Low ISO. You know these guys who come in there.
It's always in and around London Open, this price up. You get two types of guys that come in. The guys that come in and they're like, hey bro, I'm in this much drawdown, please help me. Or the guys that are like, I just made $18 million in this trade this month. Hey.
Yeah, literally.
There's no in between.
But I find guys like to come in when you're in drawdown, and then they bet against you, or they say they are at least. No one will ever send like a chart or anything. But guys are like, you know, for instance, I'll be in a bar and then someone's like, bro, it's a sell. A long sell.
Ah, yes. He's in the long sell.
He's short on a long.
Literally.
You know, that
We
way
said that
you
again.
can never
Jay
be wrong.
Smith.
It was Jay Smith. I'll never forget
You
that.
have a celebrity boxing. Oh, shaker, Jay Smith.
Long drawdown, mates. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna start saying that on stream. Guys, I'm going long on a short. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, what? Barso? What do I do? Bro, where you from? South Africa. Oh shit. Sorry. Chat.
What is on one of those days?
Imagine I had to do that on the stream. Like what some guys do in the chat. Like I tell you guys, oh, I'm taking bars, and then I'm like, oh no, I said bars? No, I meant cells. I meant cells, yeah. Josie, nah, not Josie. So right now it doesn't look like we have the volume to continue moving up If this 30-minute candle is closing a strong bearish candle, or if we're closing below right here, at that point I'm going to close my position. Got 2 minutes until the 30-minute candle closure, so I don't want to do anything just yet. I'd rather see how this candle closes. Stops are below the previous hourly low, and your previous hourly candle was still bullish. So let's just see what the 30-minute is telling us here. Okay, so we are back above that support basically. Looks like we'll close above there. Still gonna probably close a weak bearish candle, which is not ideal because now we are just ranging. But like I say, based off the hourly time frame here, we still look good. Let's see if we see some volume in the new 30 minutes. It's like we just came to sweep those lows at 1960. Grabbed a bit more liquidity. So at this point, I really don't want to see us break that previous 30-minute low. I think we've grabbed enough liquidity now. Just messing around. Gold is just messing around. Once we break these highs, we should be good. Should be flying. Drive, you son of a gun. Come on, gold. Do something.
Moor, son of a cunt.
Hey, 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 hey.
What?
You said that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm like, did this brat just say that?
Deep. We have to be wrong about this trade. I heard there's a king in salts right now.
Fuck.
It's crazy, yeah?
Crazy.
Shit.
There's an imbalance. There's an imbalance at 1940, bro.
Oh, fuck, bro. How did we not see that, eh? Jeez.
Nah,
That's
it's too early to talk smack, dude.
I'm
Let's at
thinking
least get to,
my eyes
let's at least
shut.
get to break even, yeah.
Fair point.
It's like the second you stop acting humble, bro, gold is gonna go to your stop loss. Can only be arrogant once it goes to TP after the trade.
And you can actually only be arrogant once you withdraw the profits into your bank account. So once you get that confirmation email.
I think I can only be arrogant after I make
Like
back my
twice.
losses from this week.
So, no, like you've got a long way to go. But where's that guy? We actually need to tag him. Oh, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. But you know what? Got a shot, gotta keep moving forward. I think, you know, if you let a couple losses get you down and you let that fear come and take over, you're never gonna be able to click the buy or sell button. So I just gotta keep moving forward. It's not that bad.
Yeah, thank you.
Gold was very disobedient this week, so shall we get in a hard in this next coming week?
Yes, sir. Showed his boss.
Mm-hmm.
But you're in 1 pip of profit right now. Do you not want to go break and close out 20%?
Hey, childish.
Yeah, you don't break.
Yeah, no. Well, we broke the previous hourly high there. We need to see if we can break this high right here, and then we should get that push. Hourly looks great.
Did MetaTrader send anyone signals today or what?
Nah, it's there.
Still about.
But I think after back testing yesterday's signals, MetaTrader might be correct.
No.
Yeah, shit, I reckon.
At this point, I don't really want to see the previous bearish 30-minute low being broken. So I'm going to move my stop loss in there to 1959.9. I don't even really want to see the 30 flipping bearish here. How's the South Africa weather? Freezing, bro. It's freezing. Stop below the current 30. Yeah, I'm looking at that that idea. Since we've broken the highs here, you don't want to see this kind of flipping bearish. It looks like just a 5-minute creating a bottom wick. Once this 5 flips, should get a push. 10 degrees at the moment by Jared. By me, Can't really see right now. My computer says 17, but it's never right.
Nah, it's not 17 back.
Not 17.
Dude, I've got a ray of light coming through my bedroom window. I'm literally sitting in it now. That's how cold it is.
Soaking up the sun.
Yeah. Oh.
Cheers, Mr. Ned. See you. Have a good weekend. Just gonna dance. Let's go.
Ned loves that saying.
Diamond hands. Guys, if the channel hits 5k subs, I'll push gold to 1970. Promise you.
Hey, shots.
My dog is
Too
busy
much
going
advice
crazy.
to get that volume in.
Yeah, I'm gonna risk my whole account there to get the gold price up 2 pips. Jared, would you mind holding the fort here? I really
Yeah,
need to
that's
go to the
just fair.
bathroom, bro. So
No
chat, I've
worries.
moved my stop loss in already to 1959.9. Break even point is going to be at 1966. But just monitor 1965 as well if you do move up into that level very quickly. Yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
It'll be interesting to see how we break above that resistance. Should be good. Should be real good.
4H close in 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Hold on. The earphone's disconnected. What'd you say, Jared?
It's going to be interesting how we break that high, or when we break it. It's going to be before this 15 close.
Noise. What is the noise from the mark? If there is, let me know.
I think your mic is fine. Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Dean's about to close. It's nice and bullish. Or just printing side by side, but like I say, when the 15 is messy, zoom out. 30-minute here, you form support. You had a weak bearish candle, basically like a doji. Then we came up and broke those highs. That bearish candle was also respecting previous candle lows. Hourly candles are very clean. Once we break 1963.4, we should be chilling. Just have to sit through a bit of drawdown though. Bro, you are out. We will pumping. Let's hope so. Well, I don't want to say let's hope. I don't think that's a very good way to approach trading. But I mean, that's what I've analyzed here today. So executing on it, and we'll see.
It's toxic 95 is worried about this 4-hour candle close, eh?
Don't worry, we'll be break even and we'll secure pockets by then. Hope is a cigarette. There we go, breaking that high. 5k subs incoming. Yes, boys. Yeah, appreciate all of you guys.
2 to go.
How many to go?
2.
5,000
Dude, I'm sure you need a
sub
30
wins a
with-
Lambo. T's and C's apply.
Dude, as this trade went into profit, bro, subs just kept rolling in there.
Dude, I was just about to say, because when I looked, it was at 4,990 euro, 970 something. So you need like 30 odd to go.
Okay, you sound like Zimmer there, brother.
Sorry, dude. Oh no. Gold's running, so I'm excited, though, Lars.
Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. Let's see if we get to that 1965 at least. Because of that liquidity grab yesterday, yeah, that's pretty much what I was going in here, like with in the back of my mind was that break below that 1940, 1930 zone and coming back up, closing so strong bullish on the daily. You've grabbed a lot of orders there. And I wouldn't be surprised if today's candle ended up at like 1980. But we've got a lot of noise between 1965 and 1970, so we'll see. I'll be going break even before we get into that rejection area. Ten minutes to go here till the 4-hour candle close. Oh fuck. My barber. It's meant to go for a haircut. Shit.
You know you're a Forex trader.
Sorry, bro. Feels bad to let your barber down, you know? Man's always had my back. Always keeping me fresh. Feels so bad.
You have to book at your barber.
It's a public holiday today, so he's actually like his work is closed. But he said that he used to cut from his house and I used to just go there. So now he's working from home today, basically.
I get you.
I've saved a lot of money on haircuts over the last 4 years.
Oh, but not cutting hair.
I need to go get it freshened up around the back. So I can get fluffy.
During lockdown, I was just doing buzz cuts. I grew my hair after school, but I can't deal with it, bro. My hair's too thick.
Yeah. Yeah, I smoked the long hair, I'm not gonna lie.
Why your voice delayed in YouTube? Are you comparing to Zoom? There is a delay in YouTube normally, but are you saying like from the picture to my voice there's a delay? I don't know what to do about that, bro. Maybe my internet's slow today, or I don't know. But YouTube, there's always a delay. If you don't want the delay, you can join the Zoom. Link is in the video description. The Patreon link.
Oh, shit.
Hey, but congrats on 5K, brother.
Shot is there.
Hey,
Nah, I
yo.
need it.
Shot, guys. Thank you,
Nice
everybody.
one, boss man.
Appreciate it. Gonna have to smoke a
Big
Cuban.
dabs, big dabs. Big
Now
dabs,
back
big
on me.
dabs.
Gold running to 1970, yeah?
Okay.
What are you smoking, boys? Romeo and Juliet? Or that thing?
You could announce it up in
1965.
your room, Con.
I'll go break even. Yeah, for 5K subs, I'll do it. I'll light up that one. Keep the Romeo and Juliet.
Did you say you're going break even at 65?
Yeah. At least open one way. Sauces latte. Flipping mad. Charles, guys. I think it's actually finished. Fuck. Oh, leak.
That's really funny, dude. You know. If I smoke in my house, you'd hear screaming, eh?
Chat. I am looking at this trade, yeah. You know, we look pretty good. But we've got 5 minutes till the 4-hour candle. It's a bit of a gamble, yeah. I think as long as we're closing basically above the entry, above this area here, I am expecting a push on the new 4-hour. Cheers to 5K subs. I don't drink. I only drink coffee. But cheers. Appreciate all of you. Just lighting this thing is like trying to kickstart a Boeing.
You must call Nico if you need brain kickstarts again.
Yeah, no, fuck. Where is Niku today?
Knowing Nico's probably playing golf.
I was about to say probably. I'll be surprised.
Old Tiger Woods.
Oh, dude, that's really funny. You smoking a cigar right now, dude.
I'm gonna put it out soon, bro. I don't want my room to smell like tobacco.
Uh,
The things I do for the chat.
dude, literally.
Oh, this thing is proper.
Scope in the throat or what?
What cigar is that?
It's I think it says NUB Connecticut. It is I think it's Cuban. I got
Okay, I
it
see
there
which one.
from what's that place called, bro? You know the place, Westies.
Westies, yeah.
Oh, I should go get myself one too, bro. When last have I had a cigar? Fuck. I never knew you were into cigars, man.
Yeah, just now and then. So to celebrate.
So clearly we're winning this trade.
We have to now. Now there's no turning
I'm
back.
celebrating 5k subs. Fuck this thing. I'll finish it next year.
No more playing around with those little cherry cigars, huh?
Nah.
Back in the day.
Oh,
Shit.
God. Dollar also still pretty weak here this morning. Like I say, as long as we're closing basically above the entry, because in and around the entry is a rejection area. So we've closed above there. I'm still happy here. Let's see that push to 1965. Should get there if we break that high. If we do get that push, yeah, no bottom wick, eh?
Yeah, no bottom. That's anything I'm like a.
Yeah,
I see a
so
tiny one here.
I think at
Unless I'm wrong.
1965 I'll close 50% immediately, and then see if we do get a little bit more of a push and maybe even close out some more. Just because that no bottom wick story, you know, just because it's a 4 hour, we may very well come back and get that bottom wick at some point. Okay, I'm actually going to start to close out. I'm going to close out 50% right here, stop loss to break even. So about 16 pips, nothing crazy. But look, like I say, that 4 hour wick very well could come in. And I don't want to sit back in drawdown now. So, yeah.
GG's.
Short a lot.
That deserves a double there.
Yeah, not a massive win, but definitely a good way to end the week. 5k subs, nice little win. We'll see if this runs, but like I say, that 4-hour bottom wick will definitely, if it comes in, it's going to come back to the entry, and with the stop loss at break even, it's a break even trade. So secure some, and yeah, I'm happy with that.
The thing is that this is one of those occasions where price action is telling you something, and you'd be ignorant to ignore it if you're just looking at, oh, let's push it further. Because I think there's a huge difference between being antsy and 10 pips of profit, and then for price to be telling you, listen, you 10, 15, maybe 20, 25 pips up, there is a sign that we could come back, secure something. And it's that day of reading price action. And if this were to run, all good. It's a 50-50 right now that it could come and create that steeper bottom wick. So securing there is a beautiful decision. I really back it.
Yeah, I mean, I gave it as much chance as I'm willing to give it to give that push. I think on the new 4-hour, especially the way we closed here on the previous hourly 30-minute, I think a push was imminent. There was nice bullish volume on the previous 30, but I think what's also a very high probability is that bottom wick being formed. And I don't want to leave the stop where it was or anything, because that 4-hour bottom wick could come back to this resistance. But I don't want to sit in that drawdown. Just want to secure some and call it a day. So yeah, exactly how you said, just listening to what price action's telling you.
Yeah. Now this is really one of those ones where there's a huge difference between, oh, I should win 10 pips, get antsy, or listen, okay, so I see price doing, it's probability of this to take action from there.
Yeah.
So I back it. And you looking to target 1970 or 1980 today for the rest of the 50%?
That 50%, bro, I'll be happy if we could get to 1970, but I'm not gonna be overly ambitious. I actually just want to see the 5-minute close here. So we close nice and see if the next 5 pushes, and then see if we could maybe get to 66, and I'll maybe secure full. If we just get a mad spark up through 66, I'll hold a bit longer, but it's unlikely. But let's see if we get to 66, and I'll secure full. I don't want to say TP at 66. Like I say, let's see if we get a push.
I back the move up to 70. That makes a lot of sense to me, but I could also see that 66 year old. That minor resistance to the left. So either or, it is what it is.
It's just quite a strong level, yeah. Yeah. It's an ugly level. Cheers, Toxic. Appreciate you too, brother. Biggest loss and biggest win. Well, my biggest loss would definitely be on like a funded account. On a personal account, a few $100, maybe $1,000. But yeah, I'll go have a look at the spreadsheet there for the pips. It's gonna give you a much better indication. Biggest loss in terms of pips, 60 pips, 50 pips. Biggest win in terms of pips, 400, 420, 415 pips on NFP day. Yeah. And then I think the second biggest trade was like 300 to 350. It was one of the FOMCs last year, left some gold sales running through the night. DJ, my biggest loss was when she left me.
Jeez. You're 17, bro. That should be the last thing on your mind.
Facts.
But Roland, biggest win and biggest loss doesn't really matter. You know, as long as you're consistent with it, you should all be good. So yeah, that's why we sent the link to the spreadsheet. So we just go have a look at that. Go see, you know, what we're averaging per week. Go set our weekly results, and then just get an idea from there. Should be. I don't know where I was going with that point, so I had to think of something quickly.
Also wondering there for a second what's going on here, Joe.
Yeah, I was just like, that's not speaking. I'm like, what am I saying? Yeah, like I'm just opening my mouth and I like to talk.
Your biggest loss and your biggest win, I think your biggest win is most times going to be like an anomaly almost. You know, you're not going to consistently be pushing out your biggest win. You can have a couple trades that are like really big, and then as your account grows, you know, you'll get a new biggest trade now and then. But your losses, obviously as your account grows, like just monetary wise, the losses will also just get bigger, you know. 20 pip loss when you're using a 1 lot is going to be a lot smaller than a 20 pip loss when you're using a 10 lot. But I think as long as you can keep the losses small relative to the wins, you'll be okay. And also just think of it over a long enough time frame. That's one thing I think a lot of people get lost with, not thinking long term. And it's in regards to a lot of things. Guys want to make money quickly, not focusing on the process. You know, take a couple losses in a row and then they think the world's gonna end. Zoom out. You know, like I said today, on the 15-minute here, price action was very messy. But if we zoomed out to the 30-minute and the hourly, things started to get clearer. We started to see a much clearer image of what is going on. But just like with your trading results, zoom out. You can have a negative week now and then. Shouldn't really be having negative months. I think as a day trader, a negative month is really not a good thing. You definitely need to reflect on what happened in that month, but it can happen and it will happen. But over a quarter, over a year, those are the time frames that you should be looking at to see like real consistency. At least a quarter. What did you do over the last quarter, this last 6 months? All of those kind of things, you know. Process over profits. The profits will come. Just like today's trade, you know, today's trade is not going to take in a couple losses this week, and honestly, this is not going to make up for the losses. But if I hadn't executed on this trade, if I had let my previous trades affect my emotions or affect my ability to execute, I wouldn't have taken this trade today. Maybe I even rushed into the trade, you know, wasn't perfect, but I didn't let past trades affect executing on this one. Because like I say, I'm looking at that bigger picture and keeping the losses smaller relative to the wins.
Getting a nice little push now, eh?
15's about to close. I'm gonna have to give that other cigar to my barber to say sorry.
Jeez, bro, can I cut your hair today? Out of curiosity, how much are one of those cigars?
Romeo and Juliet's like a couple $100, and then the other one is like same price kind of thing, $200-300.
It's not bad actually.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna smoke it every day. I'm not.
Yeah. Oh no, it definitely is.
I mean, I bought these like easily a month and a half ago. I haven't touched them, so I think 5k subs is a good way to celebrate.
But Con, could you please stop disturbing Wayne?
What are you talking about?
See, you're disturbing Wayne, bro.
What?
Don't you remember the other day on chat?
Oh, fuck's
Sorry.
sakes. Oh shit,
Stop
Tarek.
disturbing me. Oh,
Just looking at this from a probabilistic point of view, I'm going to actually wait, sorry, let's see how the 15 closes. Maybe the new 15 rips up. But I'm thinking to just close out here just because we can see price stalling out here on the lower time frame. And we'll probably come and get that bottom wick for the 4 hour there. I know it's like, it's min profit really, but what's the point in holding when there's such a high probability we come back to break even, yeah? So yeah, I'm gonna close full year, guys. It's like 10 pips. Not a major W or anything, but just seeing what price is doing. Like I say, we'll probably come and get that bottom wick for the 4 hour, if not now, eventually. I don't want to sit here all day. Also coming into a time where we could see lower volume, even if we do run up, that's fine. Ended my week on a good note. If you are holding positions, there is room to the upside. Just be aware of that. No bottom wick on the 4 hour story, so look to secure some of your positions as you move up into these areas of resistance. 1966 and if you're lucky 1970. I think there's room up to 1970 and 1980 potentially, but you know, maybe waiting for New York session or NYSE open for more setups, more confirmations. Right now it's quite low volume still, you know, so I'm happy to get out, call it a day. Hey DC, what's up?
hey, how are you, brother?
Shot for popping in today. We actually about to head off. But yeah, cheers guys. Thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for the 5k subs. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you next week. Let's keep moving. Cheers guys. Take it easy.